Hello, and welcome to the finale of Fallout New Vegas. It's been a long road. I recapped it all at the end of the last episode, and I'm not gonna do it again. But what, almost 85 episodes in, and we're finally about to witness the Battle of Hoover Dam. All we gotta do is talk to Yes Man here.
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam. Nice one. Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news. The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll.
Is there anything I should do before the battle, even though I've done it all?
Well, some of Mr. House's projections predict a moderate probability of civil instability subsequent to the NCR being driven from the Vegas region. One of the mitigating contingencies he planned was to enlist the followers to provide increased medical aid throughout the region. Just seems like it might help keep things stable when we go independent. Not that I know what I'm talking about.
Oh. Alright then, I'll go talk to the followers.
Wonderful. I'll keep tabs on the situation at the dam. See you in a bit.
So this is actually a part of the inquest that I've never done before. I didn't know it was a thing until recently when I was reading about it. You get it whenever you're siding with Yes Man. I don't know if you get it when you're siding with Mr. House, but I think you have to have a certain amount of reputation with the followers in order to get it. And I guess I never had that amount of reputation before, but basically, you gotta go and ask the followers if they can keep the New Vegas area stable after you drive the Legion out. It's basically you allying with the followers, and you guys know I'm already all about the followers. Neither of my companions are here because they got stuck waiting at the Lucky 38, but that's fine. We got a king walking up to us. We got two more thugs. I should probably save those guys, but I'm not. I'm just gonna walk by them. Look, one's probably already dead there. Yeah, see, we don't even have to worry about it. And it'll hopefully let me get away from that king in time before he gets to me, because I really don't want to be junked up with any more stuff. I really don't. Hopefully he doesn't catch up to me. Gonna cut this corner quick. Door's right there. Hopefully he doesn't follow me into the fort. Does he follow me in? I don't think he follows me in. Alright, so all you gotta do here is talk to Julie Farkas, and if you are idolized with the followers...
I've heard a few patients mention the Securitrons are acting strangely, and no one has heard from Mr. House in a while. If House is out of the picture, maybe we'll be able to get our hands on some of his technology. It would help our scientists greatly.
Well, I am the new Mr. House, Julie. And if you help me, then I will help you. I think the followers should support me through the coming battle at the dam.
Why should we support Vegas? They've locked Freeside out of the city, and do nothing to help their neighboring townsfolk.
Well, as I said, I'm the new Mr. House now. I'm clearly not going to do that. Come on, I'm setting plans in motion which will ensure both the Legion and the NCR are pushed out of the Mojave.
Wow. Whatever you have planned must be pretty big to give them the boot, but this sounds dangerous. I refuse to put my people at risk. If the NCR are pushed out, the Raiders and other scum will run amok.
What Raiders? I've killed the Fiend leaders. I convinced the Great Khans to leave. You think a bunch of Vipers are gonna get to me? Huh. Well, this is a golden opportunity for the followers to spread knowledge and care throughout the Mojave. You need to do it.
It is indeed our duty to teach and improve the living conditions of our fellow man, but we're talking an insane amount of logistics to make this work.
You would establish a foothold in the region and be one step closer to helping me rebuild the Mojave.
I think I see now what you intend to set in motion. If this plan will bring us one step closer to revitalizing the region, you can count on our support. So long as you keep us supplied, we will stay in the Mojave to provide care and education for those in need.
Alright. So we now have the support of the followers. I'm not going to walk back out there because then that king is going to bother me. So let's just travel straight to the strip. And hopefully not have another one run up to us. That would be a shame. Now we can go deal with the battle of Hoover Dam. It has been a long ride, guys. A long ride indeed. But don't worry, it's not going to be over after today's episode. We still have 4 DLC to do. I just want to finish the main game today, and then we're going to have even more fun with that. Let's, can I grab my companions? I should be able to grab my companions.
I've got you.
Follow me. And, where's Eddie? Eddie, follow me. Let's head down to the casino. And then back up to the penthouse. Okay, they should appear with me anyway at the Hoover Dam to help out. Alright.
Are you ready to head for the dam? Caesar's Legion is due to attack at any moment.
I'm ready to go to the dam.
Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are 2 ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options. You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck. See you at the dam.
Alright, so we have 2 options. You are committing to fight for an independent Vegas at the battle for Hoover Dam, which will determine the fate of New Vegas for decades to come. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the battle, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. Let's do this.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
So here we are at the dam right now. We have to go to the control room in Hoover Dam and install the override chip. And then we get to, oh my goodness, it is kicking off now. We got Centurions on the dam wall right now, charging in. We're just gonna run in. We got some hefty backup behind us. We got Boone, we got Eddie, and we got a Mark II Securitron following us, although I don't see Eddie. Where is Eddie? 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 Now I'm kind of worried. Where's Eddie? I swear I just saw him back here at the beginning. Eddie? Is that him there? Just floating there? Come on. What are you doing, Eddie? I can't do this without my boy Eddie. He's been here the whole game for us. Come on, wait here, follow me. Let's get going, Eddie. Here we go. I gotta do this with my boy. I gotta do this with my boy Eddie. He's the only companion I've truly had this game. I've swapped between all the human companions so much. The only time I haven't had Eddie is at the beginning of the game in Good Springs. and when I was bringing Rex to see Dr. Henry. That's the only time. Other than that, it's always been Eddie, and I need to see this to the end with him. Anyways, now we got our hefty backup here. We got Boone, we got Eddie, and a Securitron Mark II. So let's just storm the dam now. Our first goal is to get into this tower here, down into the dam, and do this override module. As you can see here, we got legionaries coming from the little blockade here. I don't know about you guys, but that just gave me goosebumps, seeing the boomers soar in from above, dropping bombs directly on Caesar's Legion there. That's right, we got the boomer support too. Look at that bomber, that is amazing. Let's get in here. And it goes quiet here. It goes oddly quiet. Let's go to the offices here. And it seems like we are at a quiet part of the road for now. No legionaries have made it this far. Let's just continue on through.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
No one's allowed into the control room, you say? What if I just, That's what happens. I'm a good-natured rascal. Haha. Boone, you didn't see that. Boone, you didn't see that, right? Okay. They are firing off now. The NCR does not like us. Let's get over here and let's install the override chip.
Hi! Nice to see you again. So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say?
Oh, you already know. Send the power to the fort. We're keeping this dam if we can.
Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
Alright, let's activate the Eastern Power Plant to power up the Securitron army. Now, we do have the NCR hostile to us now. It makes me think we shouldn't have gone into this with Boone. We probably should not have gone into this with Boone, but we see the Legion is in here now. They are attacking. Let's just keep working our way to our objective. We are in the main dam area now. Let's try and find stairs that go down there. Oh my, we got explosions going off. I think that Securitron is about to go down. Are there stairs that go down there? There should be. Dude, I was just in these offices last episode and I'm already lost again, which isn't very, very pleasing to me. I like how now you see Yes Man's face everywhere. That's the radioactive barrel area. But now, yeah, now you see Yes Man everywhere as he's taken control of the dam here. We are a dark hero for the NCR. Looks like Boone and Eddie are killing NCR back there. Let's see. We got more NCR soldiers there. I'm gonna try and avoid killing NCR soldiers just in case, you know? What the hell? Where am I going?
Who's there?
Who is there? We're a wild child. Oh boy. These are the stairs down. Okay. We gotta go down here. Avoid another NCR soldier. That one just let us walk right by him. And Boone just doesn't even care anymore that these were once his comrades. Alright, so no bueno through that way. It wants us to go through here. I'm like totally lost on where it wants us to go. Wants us to go in there, which is actually in the power plant itself, but when we came through here, we were blocked off from the rest of it. I don't know, let's try going back over there, I guess. Oh, that's a dead end. We want to go this way. We can see all the, oh, that was Quartermaster Bard in there that got killed. Alright. Is this Colonel Moore? Is Colonel Moore in here dead? No, no Colonel Moore. Interesting, she's gone. Still see Yes Man watching over us on all the monitors. Making sure we get through here safely, he is. Our Securitron is not following us anymore, which reaffirms my suspicions that he did go down. No big deal, we don't need him. We've lost literally like 2 bars of HP. All these NCR bullets just kind of plink off our armor. Yep, there's our Securitron buddy there. We got a man down, the first man down. So yeah, it was over here. Was it just here? Okay, it looks like it was just here. I completely missed it. So this controls the power to the east side of the power plant. Let's turn it on. And now we gotta exit out the east side of the dam. Get out of here. And I think after that we'll be moving in to the fort area. This should exit out into one of the towers. And we have our Enclave support here. Which reminds me, actually, we never went and saw Arcade Ganon. Arcade Ganon is actually fighting on the battlefield. I'm kind of curious if we can still go back and see him. No? Darn. Alright then, let's just rush this then. As you can see, we have more Securitrons helping us. That's Fortification Hill up there. It is on fire, just burning down. We got Judah Krager, not even in power armor. And the remnants are on our side, just helping us out. We got a bunch of Securitrons basically escorting us there. We don't even need to kill anyone, because they're just doing it all for us. We've gathered so much support throughout the game that it's made it super easy. We got 2 more Securitrons up there, blowing open the gates. We got more Centaurians that are just going down. Look at that. Jesus Christ. I would not want to piss off a guy with an army of these things. You hear me? I mean, I did piss off a guy that had an army of them. I killed him, and I took the army. Haha. So this is it. This is the Legate's camp. Now, there are going to be infinitely spawning Praetorian guards here. I'm pretty sure they're infinitely spawning, at least. Either that, or there's just a lot of them. Either way, they aren't going to be a huge issue. We just want to fight our way through the Legate's camp here and get up to that tent there. That is where he is. Alright. We got more coming from this side.
Come on. Now?
Alright, it's gonna be right up this hill here. Now, he doesn't start off hostile, as you'll see. So let's have a talk with him. He's a very big man.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
If you think you have any chance taking Hoover Dam, you're wrong.
Many graves in the East are filled with those who said as much, with braver words, not backed by strength. It is Kaiser's will this gate to the west bear the flag of the Legion. Kaiser's will shall be done.
What, is he giving you orders from beyond the grave?
Kaiser's will is the will of the Legion and the West. All beneath the flag of the Great Bear exists to test the strength of the Legion. The West shall fall as the East fell, and all the tribes that stretch to the setting sun shall bear the mark of the Legion.
Well, maybe you're willing to listen to reason. You seem smarter than the other guys.
I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the Bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater.
And you can actually end this peacefully with him, if you have the right skill checks. But, this battle is already decided. That's why I'm here.
So you seek quarter? Terms of surrender? Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them.
Persist and learn what Graham learned at the dam and Boulder City.
You dare speak that name. Comparing him to any man of Kaiser will only earn you a slow death. You think me some lesser man, some other legate? I am the first of the Legion, and this gate to the west shall be ours this day.
NCR has studied you as they did Graham. The trap is ready for you.
You believe your own words, even if I do not. Perhaps NCR has the strength of a cornered animal. It will not be enough to hold this place. They know nothing of my tactics, or the strength of my forces. They will learn.
The position of your veterans using the dam's intake towers. All as expected.
We did take the towers easier than expected. I cannot believe even the Republic would overlook such an opening in their defenses. Yet we are at the throat of the Great Bear. Victory is at hand.
Well, Graham did not smell the C4 until he entered Boulder. He only smelled victory.
You play on my instincts. Yet your intention in this... You have nothing to gain by telling me of this trap. Unless you seek to goad me into a retreat, leaving the battlefield and leaving my honor here to be trampled underfoot by Republic cowards.
Perhaps the treachery of your own ranks disgusts you, as it disgusts me.
Of course, and I guard myself from such acts of cowardice and jealousy. You claim that word of my coming has been given to the West so that I might die here. Even as I take the dam, telling me this does not benefit you at all. You gamble with your words, and your coin is lacking.
Do not wish to die this day, it is true, but nor do I wish to win through trickery.
You speak with conviction, and more importantly, with honor. And we secured a foothold on the dam, easily as you have said. Graham's overconfidence forever branded him with fire. I will not follow his trail of fire into the depths of the Grand Canyon. The Republic shall keep their old world gate this day. I shall return east. When I return, I shall have all the armies of the Legion with me.
Well, I will await that day, Legate Lanius, and I will crush the Legion in its hole. You better be ready.
Perhaps it is unfortunate Wolpex was not here to hear your words. Something tells me you would prove more than his match. Until the day when our armies meet again, courier, I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
And with that, we have sent the Legion packing back east the peaceful way. We got a level up. Right in the final battle here, it doesn't matter because after this, we're just going to be set back before we came in here. So really, it does not matter in the slightest. But I guess it's nice, I guess. We'll just, I don't know. Take that, that one that we saw. That I can't even see. I can't even remember which one it was. Oh, Implant GRX is one, I guess. Sure. Even though we don't use chems, we don't use turbo. But yeah, just like that, we've done the peaceful option. And we have just sent Legate Lanius packing all on his own. No need for a fight. Now we have to deal with the NCR and Jennifer Oliver, yes, General Oliver here. I know who I'm talking
Caesar
to.
on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Hold that thought, General. You think that's great. You won't believe what happens next.
And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley. Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? Was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
Jennifer Oliver, indeed. Hoover Dam is ours. I suggest you, leave at once.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
Are you sure that's wise?
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
How about I ask these robots to fuck you and your entire battalion with a rocket barrage?
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook or I'm not going anywhere.
Because you're talking and not attacking?
Yeah. But I wasn't expecting a fight when I came up here. Now that we're talking, I don't like the sound of things. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops?
I guarantee I've put more thought into the state of the Mojave than you or anyone in the NCR.
Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang.
I see. I see. Yes, man? Please, throw Jennifer Oliver. I don't know why I can't pronounce general today. It's kind of funny, though. Please throw Jennifer Oliver from the dam.
What the hell? No, get away from me, you goddamn TV on wheels.
And just like that, we're done.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
Take care, yes, man.
And so
Take care.
The courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Goodsprings cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Convinced that his time as a gunslinger was past, Raul made peace with the idea of growing old. After traveling with the courier for a time, he retired and settled down in Outer Vegas, where he would spend his days fixing ancient machinery.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
The Brotherhood's open aggression along the New Vegas highways troubled Veronica greatly. Nevertheless, it removed all doubt from her mind that in leaving them, she had made the right choice. Eventually, she would take to the road, less in hopes of finding a new home than of leaving memories of the old one behind her.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
Arcade was proud to have been one of the defenders who helped repel the Legion from Hoover Dam. He was prouder still to see the area freed from the shackles of the NCR and Mr. House. Though independence for New Vegas was not all he hoped it could be, Arcade used his Enclave knowledge and technology to keep order wherever he could.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
Cass lived to see the courier bring down 3 armies, and by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon
and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Though NCR was withdrawing from the region, Boone remained in New Vegas, finding work as a security guard and caravan scout along the highways. While he might have preferred rejoining his old unit, Boone couldn't bring himself to abandon the city where he'd met his wife.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
After the majority of the Vault 19 powder gangers joined the Great Khans, the weaker members scattered throughout the Mojave Wasteland. Though a few managed to erase their past, most never survived the journey.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to the courier. Independent again, Prim operates much as it had before the powder gangs arrived, full of ups and downs.
Despite distinguishing themselves during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, the Rangers' victory was short-lived due to the courier's interference. Chief Hanlon personally directed the evacuation of the Rangers to Mojave Outpost as they fell back into NCR territory. Bitter over the waste of life in the Mojave, Hanlon stepped down from his post. After a campaign in which he denounced Oliver's and Kimball's hawkish, imperialist ways, Hanlon was elected as the Senator of Reading.
After their bold arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
And that is that. That is the end of the base game of Fallout New Vegas. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. There is more to do, but I just want to talk about a few things there. I think most of those endings were actually pretty good. That was a pretty optimal ending for the game. I really liked it. A lot of good stuff. A few bad things. It just comes with an independent ending. It's a very chaotic ending, because most stuff is independent now, which means a lot of raiders or no laws and stuff, so there is some chaos involved with it. But I feel like if I was actually there and I could control the post-game, it wouldn't really be like that. Because, I mean, I basically kept the 3 families around, and I have the Securitrons to help me control the strip. I'm on the Brotherhood's good side, so they can kind of help me out with the rest of the Mojave. There's the Boomers in the sky if I need them. The Great Khans aren't there anymore, the Fiends aren't there anymore. The Powder Gangers aren't there anymore. I've basically gotten rid of all the bad factions. And really, like, I just don't think it would be that bad for the Mojave, how I left it. Now, eventually I did leave it open for the Legion and the NCR to come back in a much fuller force and try and take it from me. But I mean, that's just my arrogance. They can try, they're not gonna take it. I even kept the Hoover Dam up and running. I didn't destroy the generators. They probably won't like the fact that I threw Jennifer Oliver over the dam, but that's on them. That's not on me. That's on them. They can come back here and try and fish his body out if they really want, but they'll have to do it on my permission, because it's my dam now. And I feel like even sending them back east and west, they've invested so many resources in this battle that they aren't gonna do too well after this point anyway. So it should be they shouldn't be able to come back with too much force, not after a long time. They gotta stay and repair themselves, especially the NCR. And the Legion can't survive unless it's constantly expanding, taking new tribes, and we've basically halted that, so they're at a standstill. And they're gonna grow weaker unless they can find more tribes. They can't find them this direction, so they're gonna have to expand somewhere else. And yeah, other than that, I was pleased with all the endings. You know, the followers, they're kind of overrun at the Mormon fort, which I think that just comes with the independent ending. There's nothing you can do to fix that if you're independent. But other than that, all the companion endings were pretty good, I think. Let's see, Ganon was happy, Veronica left, Lily left, Raoul retired, an old man. I kind of missed Boone, but I think he's doing alright. Eddie's ending, let me kind of read over Eddie's ending, because I don't think I had subtitles on, so it didn't translate it. So we got the ending where we complete Eddie My Love by taking Eddie to the followers, and then we keep him as an active companion during the second Battle of Hoover Dam. So with its logs cleared and its systems upgraded, Eddie remained a vigilant and constant companion to the courier. The followers of the Apocalypse used the information recovered from Eddie on Poseidon Energy to develop new methods to harness the energy of the sun. So I mean, even that's a good ending there. Everything was good and pleasing. And yeah, maybe after I finish the DLC, I'll come back and I'll do this the hostile way. I'll actually kill Legate Lanius and Jennifer Oliver. I didn't mean to do it that time. I'm just so used to calling him Jennifer now that I'm doing it on accident. But I'm not sure if you can actually fight him in the independent way. You might just talk to him and you can have the Securitrons kill him if you want. But yeah, those are kind of my thoughts about the ending here. Other stuff, after these credits are done, I might pop back into the beginning of that just to show that Arcade Ganon is there. He is there in the Battle of Hoover Dam fighting. I just missed him. And other than that, I think we're pretty much done with the base game. There's a lot of other locations in the base game that we didn't really go to at all, but none of them are really that important at all. They're just side locations, no quests to them. Some of them might have some legendary creatures in them, But other than that, there's really nothing to them at all. So if you guys want me to eventually, I guess I can cover all those, but I wasn't really planning on it. I was planning on jumping into the DLC next. There are 4 major DLC for the game. We have, I'm going to do them in this order. Honest Hearts, because that doesn't really have anything to do with the other 3 DLC. It has more to do with an aspect of the main game, the base game. We'll meet someone that we heard about during the base game there, and we'll get to know him a little. And it's a short DLC, so it'll be quick and easy. And then I'm going to do Dead Money, which will start the kind of trilogy of the other 3 DLCs. I'll do Old World Blues, which is probably the biggest out of the 4. And then I'm going to end the game off with Lonesome Road, which I feel is just a fantastic finale for the game in general, so I always save it for last. Always. But, yeah, those are plans. We still got plenty to do in this game. Unfortunately, we won't be able to take any of our companions into the DLC with us. But we're going to get to know a new set of companions in each of them. So, yeah, that's how that's going to go. I think I'm going to shut up now and let the end credits finish up. After it's done, like I said, I'll take you guys to see Arcade Ganon, and that'll be it. Alright, so I'll see you then. Alright, so it looks like the credits are finishing up here. This should be the last part of it here. I'll be surprised if any of you guys have actually stayed this long to watch through all these. I know it's a little boring, but I figured let the credits roll, give these guys the credit they deserve. And yeah. Looks like these are the last logos here. Bink Video, Gamebryo, Havoc. Copyright 2010, Bethesda Softworks. As the last credits exit the screen here, we should be hit with a loading screen. Oh, here we go. Congratulations on completing Fallout New Vegas. Would you like to load a save prior to the Hoover Dam battle? If you select no, you will be returned to the main menu. So let's go ahead and select yes. And as I said, if you've waited this long, I'm gonna go ahead and pop in. Did I accidentally say no? Yeah, I accidentally said no. I'm gonna go ahead and pop into the dam. And I'm just gonna show you guys that Arcade Gannon is indeed here. He's gonna be just inside the visitor center. At least he should be. Yep, there he goes. He's in his power armor. Just wrecking some legionaries. Arcade Gannon. He doesn't really have much to say, but he is here at the Battle of Hoover Dam. We're gonna go ahead and load this system save here from right before we go to the dam. I'm not ready yet. And next time, we're gonna start Honest Hearts with the Happy Trails Expedition. Thank you guys so much for watching this far. If you're still here through all the credits, it's been a long journey. We're finally here, done with the base game. Still so much to do. I hope you guys keep watching, and I will see you next time for Honest Hearts. Bye-bye.